Um, this is my reality. It happened to me. It happens to several people I know. And recently, there's something called principalities and powers in heavenly places.
Nollywood actor Willams Uchemba is from Abia State. Yes, Willams Uchemba was born October 22, 1989. William Uchemba has been in the industry all his life. He was a child actor until today. He is still very much active in the industry, and also he's into producing and into several things. Willams Uchemba is married to his beautiful wife, Brunilla Chinelo Oscar. Yes, they have 2 adorable children. So guys, Willams Uchemba opened up about demonic and satanic, and anyhow you call it, that it was his reality until he discovered who he was and how they operate. Guys, the word is deep, guys. Like he said in the video, in a few moments I will allow you to enjoy the video. The video have a lot of lessons. Like, I've also learned from the video. It's important that he share it to all of us too. So many of us may be going through one forces of the other, but you will never know the root of your problem until someone's extra light. Guys, I will allow you enjoy the video to the fullest.
If you're living in Abuja especially, now this might be happening in other areas, but this is my reality. It happened to me. It happens to several people I know, and recently it happened to somebody I was discussing with just 2 days ago, and I said to share this with you. I used to live in this city 2012 to 2015 before I moved to America. But while I was living here, something happened. I used to live in this duplex somewhere in Gwarimpa. It was a big duplex, so we were about 4. So I took one side of the house, basically. But I found out something strange that was happening. Several things in my life started drying up. Not just financially, even health-wise. There was no project I could close in that house. And I thought it was a joke until I found out that it was not just happening to me, but everybody that moved into that house. Different people from different backgrounds were doing well. They moved into this particular place that we rented. And I started praying and fasting, and I started seeing things. And one of the things I saw was a demon-like, dwarf-like being that runs around the compound, black. And I realized that thing behaved as though he had a legal right. If you live in Abuja and you're in a house, you recently moved into a house, you used to do well, and you find out that there is something happening to your finances. Prior to that, you were fine. When you move out of that house, maybe you travel, things open up, and when you come back, that thing closes. Move out from that house, there is something wrong with the foundation. This has become a rampant thing where people are now beginning to come out to confess that they were part of the building, to say this was what happened. In this particular case, that particular foundation that we were in, something was buried there, alive. And when we did more research, we found out that it was even a politician that happened to be very diabolical. You don't just move into a house without doing a research. You don't just move into a house because it's fine. And these demons that are in charge of sucking up people's finances, sucking up people's resources, they have legal rights. When you try to cast them with just normal mouth, they'll tell you we have a document to stay here. Except you have an in-depth on how the realm of the spirit works. There are ways you can inject, but most people don't have that type of. So if you're living in a place and you find out that since you moved into that place, you're fighting with your wife, your finances have closed, you're always having health issues, there is something wrong with the territory. There is something You know, there are something called principalities and powers in heavenly places. They are influences. That is why there are houses you go to, you notice that there is sadness and depression, and there is just something in the air that you can't explain. There are also areas you go to, you find out that this place you can breathe, there is air. Not like there is no air in that place, but it's like you're choking spiritually. It also happens with people. People carry aura. There are people you go to, it's like anytime you're with them, you're angry, you're upset. There's a spirit that comes out of them that influences you, not necessarily possesses you, but it can come on you and you start feeling some type of way. It happens also in houses. There are houses you enter and you feel those. That is why you have to be careful the places you go. Every club they call you, you run in and enter, and you come out, that whole week is messed up. You're wondering what is happening. You entered into a place where demons were governing that area, and they have put that thing, they are now on you. So you leave a particular club, you leave a particular place, you begin to feel some type of way. They are hanging on your neck, they are hanging on your body. Be careful. That's why it's important you come out, you cleanse, you purge yourself with the blood of Jesus, you purify yourself. This world is highly spiritual. And you now, you have decided to be lukewarm. So you're in club this night, tomorrow you're in this, next tomorrow you are with 30 girls, next tomorrow you're back in church. You're confusing the enemy and God. For some of you that have been praying, asking God to give you clarity on why what is happening to you is happening to you, maybe just maybe this video is for you. Maybe this video is to help you discover what your problem is, especially if you're living in Abuja. Have a beautiful day. Bye.